Everything changed for me when I started planning for the whole year. Not the day, not the week, not the month, but the whole year. It took a huge weight off my shoulders. See, when I would teach phonics, say I'd teach digraphs, I had a file folder and tons of TPT resources. And so every time before I would teach digraphs, I'd go through every single one and I would try to put them in the right order and then go from easiest to hardest. And it took forever. I was like, this is too much. Like, I have too much. I want my kids to practice the phonics skill after each lesson. I want them to decode and encode at the word level and then the sentence level. But it has to be the same format for every single lesson because I can't give instructions 500,000 million billion trillion times. I can't do it. I can't do it. Also, I know it works. It just needs to be decoding and then encoding, just so I can prep them for getting ready for the actual book we're going to read. I opened my TPT store when I decided to make phonics worksheets for the entire year. Now it feels so good to know that after every single phonics lesson, my students have high quality practice worksheets that are prepped and ready to go. They're differentiated, so they get harder as they go. So I pull those 5 or 6 that struggle and we work on decoding that new sound together in words first. Meanwhile, the rest of the class is doing this independently. And then those challenge kids have these challenge boards. I love challenging them because those challenge kids love to say, this is too easy. You know exactly what they say. And I love that my strugglers can decode and encode and do the word mapping. This word mapping is actually what Dr. Daheen and what Dr. Linnea Erie said makes that spelling pattern stick. And I know that for every lesson, they have decoding and encoding at the sentence level. This is a little bit harder and kids have to read really closely because there's a lot of lookalike words, so they really have to attend to every single letter. People have asked, do you have different formats or activities? And my answer is no. That is the beauty. For every single lesson, they're the same 6 worksheets. That might sound boring, but while the format stays the same, the content changes each time, so students don't have to think about what to do. They can just go straight to focusing on that new phonics skill. Grab these worksheets today while they're 25% off, and you can be prepared for a whole year of phonics practice for your students. The link is in the comment below.